What's going on, guys? It is Ty, and as you can tell, we are reacting to a Cypher PK video. Don't know why I stopped at this frame, but this video is every major Fortnite collab. This video came out about like a month ago, and I always wanted to react to it, and I never got around to it, so that's exactly what we're doing here today. Hopefully the volume is okay. If it's not, let me know in the comment section down below. That's it for the intro. Let's get into it.
From 6 items in the item shop to hosting concerts, movies, anime, fashion brands.
This intro is insane. And the Super Mario Galaxy music, which I love.
Around collaboration.
Music all the time.
And this didn't happen overnight. So today we're going through each year,
dude, that
following how Fortnite collabs.
Somebody probably spent hours
grow.
making that
They
edit,
completely reshaped what the game
nice little Alienware sponsorship as well.
Back in 2017, no one could have predicted just how insane Fortnite collaborations
Let's get into it.
In season 1, the Fortnite item shop was tiny. At most, you'd see about 6 items at a time.
Absolutely.
The shop was split between daily items and weekly items, and that was basically it. But even this early on, Fortnite was already experimenting. Epic invited creators like Vanoss Gaming, PewDiePie.
I know what he's gonna say. People forget that this ever happened. They got like custom banners where you would like be part of their team. Like you have to pick each one as like a commander, and then if you did that, you would get like the banner for these people. I'm telling you, that's what he's about to say.
To a Save the World event called Search for Survivors. Players could actually choose one of these creators as their commander in Save the World, and doing so unlocked a special banner icon with their logo. It wasn't a full collab skin yet, but it was the first hint at where things were
this is
going.
Ancient. I mean, you gotta be an OG to remember
the item shop began to grow. Instead of just seeing 6 items,
this right here is like peak item shop for me. Like 2 skins, or not 2 skins, but like 2 like really good featured items, and then like daily items that are rotating in. Like this is like peak Fortnite item shop for me.
You'd usually see 8. In general, cosmetics started to level up as we got our first legendary skin in the shop, Red Knight. Fortnite also began adding in holiday-themed skins, and in February of 2018, we got the Alpine and Mogul skins. Ski sets representing 8 different countries.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't consider those collabs.
Skins that let players represent themselves with something directly from the real world. As I mentioned, the item shop was lacking due to size.
I still wouldn't consider those collabs though.
Only every 3 days, and people were ready to drop some serious money on the game.
I bought the Magic
so much
Wings
so that Ninja himself tweeted at Epic saying, "Please give us more cosmetics."
Yeah, the plunger
saying
pickaxe.
that he would even be satisfied with a toilet plunger as a pickaxe. So Fortnite went and gave Ninja exactly what he wanted with the plunger pickaxe just a week after his tweet. And if you watched Ninja in 2018 for more than 5
again, like I wouldn't personally, for me, I wouldn't consider these to be collaboration ones. Obviously, I mean, sure, it is. It's like the Infinity Blade. Like the original Infinity Blade is technically not considered a collaboration item, even though it's obviously a reference to one of Epic Games' previous games. So this is kind of like the same thing. Like obviously, this is a reference to Ninja or whatever. So like I wouldn't consider it a collab, but I see why you put it on here.
Seconds, you probably heard him asking for Twitch Prime subs.
Feel free to click on this subscribe button, see we got a Twitch Prime sub available, huh?
Which was perfect timing for Fortnite when they released 2 exclusive Twitch Prime skin packs.
Yeah, I remember
They gave players free cosmetics just for linking their Amazon Prime to their Twitch account.
I guess these are collabs. I kind of forgot about that, but I guess they are.
In the Battle Pass, starting with our first official streamer collab, where Epic added CDN the Third's positivity logo as an emoticon into the Battle Pass. It's also one of the few emoticons that has a unique description.
Wow.
The second one wasn't actually confirmed, but the Reaper was always rumored to be John Wick.
Classic.
Keanu even mentioned that after the skin was released, people started coming up to him calling him the Fortnite guy. Donald Mustard.
Yeah, I always forget that this is not technically a collaboration skin. Like it was never confirmed to be a collaboration skin. We all know it's John Wick, but we obviously got the other version of John Wick as a skin in the item shop. So yeah, this is actually kind of funny now I think about it.
Claims that it wasn't intentional to resemble John Wick, but if you know, you know. In season 4, Fortnite took a massive leap forward with its first real official LTM collaboration.
Yeah. This is the big one.
Gauntlet, and the hype was real. You got to literally become Thanos in Fortnite. No one was expecting this. Fortnite actually outdid themselves. And what's wild is that the collaboration almost didn't happen. Donald Mustard was not interested in collaborations back then.
I've heard this before.
Over a phone call to change his mind. It would be very interesting to see.
It's so funny. I think he's about to say this, but like, it's so funny seeing that Donald Mustard had such a vision to keep the collaborations out of the game and keep Fortnite its own unique thing. And then you look at the game today, and obviously he's not there anymore, which maybe is one of the reasons why the game is the way it is right now. But it's just, there's collabs in every single battle pass, every single item shop, emotes, everything is just flooded with collaboration. So obviously he'll get into that later on though.
Where Fortnite would have gone if this LTM had never happened. Although this next one wasn't really an official Fortnite collab, it was still insane for the game because during March of 2018, Ninja streamed Fortnite with Drake, Travis
this was
Scott,
revolutionary.
and Juju Smith, breaking the all-time Twitch record by pulling in over 600,000
I was one of those
live
concurrent
viewers.
viewers.
This was extremely rare. Celebrities weren't very involved with creators during this time, and it was very special seeing not just a rapper on stream, but actually being interested in
this
playing
was
the
so
game
sick.
as well. And then in May of 2018, Epic introduced something huge.
Oh
If you
my
bought
God.
a PlayStation 4, you could get 500 V-Bucks and
remember
the
the
Royal
skin. It's like
Bomber
$500 skin.
This
That's the
was
whole
the
thing.
first time Fortnite tied cosmetics to a real-world purchase, and it opened the floodgates.
Wow, so he's like really going in depth with this, which is cool. Like if you're gonna make a video like this, like go all out. Like, and also I do want to mention, I should have mentioned this earlier, but the video, the link for this video will obviously be in the description and in a pinned comment as well.
Soon after, we got the Samsung Galaxy bundle in Season 5, then the Double
mouse
Helix
off the
and
screen.
Eon
There
bundle
we
in
go.
Season 6, and then the Iconic bundle in Season 8. And on November 10th, we
Okay,
got
I'm sorry to pause so much. I have to say this. I sat waiting for Scenario to come to the item shop for like 3 months in a row, and it never came to the item shop until I realized that it was a like bundle specific skin. I was or emote I should say. Yeah, that was very depressing for me. High school
NFL
version
football
of me.
skins that let you customize and show support for all teams. And then Fortnite crossed over into
sorry, guys, get something in my
movies.
eye.
Wreck-It Ralph became the first official collaboration to actually appear on the Battle Royale
this is
map,
crazy. People
playing
forget
on
this
the
even
movie
happened.
screen over at Risky Reels. Fortnite actually appeared in the movie as well when it released. 2019
I like when they
is
do
where
that, when they
Fortnite
put it in, like,
really
actual
starts
media,
to
it's
impress
cool.
players even more. February 2nd was an insane day in Fortnite history because we had Marshmello put on an entire concert in Pleasant Park, and he became the first real-life
It's Fortnite history right here,
person
fellas.
and icon skin ever added to the game. The concert took a battle royale game and made it an interactive social experience, and it had over 10 million
Yeah.
players tuned in to watch. Outside of
Yeah,
Fortnite
that's
itself,
Fortnite
it was
history we're
starting to
witnessing right
expand
now.
beyond just being a game. Nerf started releasing toy versions of Fortnite weapons like the Tac Shotgun and Bolt Action
would've ate
Sniper,
this up if I was a
bringing
kid
Fortnite
when these
into
came out.
real life. And in April 2019, Epic brought back the Thanos Gauntlet for the endgame LTM, but this time it was bigger. We got Marvel weapons based off characters like Hawkeye's bow, Thor's Stormbreaker, and Captain America's shield. And we got our first Marvel skins in the Fortnite shop with Black
Yeah,
Widow
this was
and
actually a big deal.
Star-Lord.
This was
But
actually a big
honestly,
deal,
these
'cause
skins
there's
were more
there's like
Fortnite
80 Marvel
models
skins in the game now.
cosplaying as the characters. They hardly represented the actual characters from the movie. Outside of LTMs, we started to see
I would disagree
collabs
with that,
begin to
but-
affect the actual map. Because in Season 9, we saw Wave 1 of the Stranger Things collab. Fortnite added the Scoops Ahoy ice cream shop before we even saw it in the show. And later in the season, portals began appearing on the Fortnite map,
Yeah,
resembling the
I
upside
like low-key
down
forgot
from
about
the
this,
show.
but-
In Season X, it pushed things even further. OGs will remember the Borderlands collab where it changed the entire art style.
You know what I'm gonna say. Pandora is an unbelievable location. He's obviously gonna talk about Gotham City as well. Just Season X had the creative vision, and it's just the mechs just killed it. That's all I've got to say. That's it.
Of a small Borderlands POI.
Pandora was- I mean,
called
look at this
Pandora.
place.
We also got the
Like-
Psycho Bandit skin, and up until recently, it was
Pandora
very
was so
rare.
sick.
And Pandora only lasted about 2 weeks, but it showed what Fortnite could
Come on,
do.
talk
Later
about
on in
Gotham
that
City,
same
please.
season,
Yep,
we saw
there it is.
Tilted Town replaced with Gotham City. This was Fortnite's first DC Comics takeover. We also got the explosive Batarang and Batman grapple gun, which were the first collab items added directly into Battle Royale, not just LTMs. Then came Fortnite X Jumpman. Fortnite teamed up with Air
Terrible.
Jordan, giving
This
us
was
2
terrible.
Nike skins and the Downtown Drop LTM, which was the first official creative
What a
map
waste.
collaboration.
What just a waste of
You could
time.
earn free sprays and back bling styles.
I remember
Unless
people
you
were, like,
actually
hyped
played
for
the
this
map,
too, and
most
it was
people
just
forgot that
completely
this
a
collab
disaster.
even happened. It was one of the first to bring a fashion brand into Fortnite. Fortnite started 2019 with a Marshmello concert, and it ended it with Star Wars. We got a sneak peek of the rise of Skywalker
This was
at
really
Risky
cool.
Reels, lightsabers, and
Like actually playing a clip of the movie in the game, like that was really cool in the time. I remember like being astonished by that.
First order blaster rifles were added into the game, and it wasn't just collab items in Battle Royale, but now is actual weapons from the movie added directly into the game. After the event, stormtroopers guarded crash sites around the map, making it the first collaboration to introduce NPCs into Fortnite. Epic did not slow down at all going into 2020. We got our first content creator icon skin with Ninja.
Yep,
Soon
Ninja
after,
deserved it as well,
Pokimane got the
obviously.
first icon series emote without getting a skin. It was Fortnite's first TikTok style emote, something that's now completely normal in the item
First
shop.
typical gamer,
Fortnite was
man.
taking real
Typical
life
gamer's
trends and
gotta
putting
get his
them
icon
straight
skin
into the
soon.
game. Chapter 2 season 2
not so
dropped,
embarrassing
and
at this
Fortnite
point.
went all in. Deadpool became the first collab skin in a battle pass. He wasn't just a skin either. He was a boss on the yacht and had his very own mythic and got his
I
own
missed Chapter 2,
version
Season
of
2.
Raven
It's so
and Cuddle
beautiful.
Team Leader. These were the first Fortnite mashup skins. You also had a unique battle pass feature, complete with a fourth wall breaking interactive
this was so
cutaway
cool.
that stayed true to the character design. And then on April 22nd, 2020, another historic moment happened
Yep,
in Fortnite.
Travis Scott.
Fortnite completely blew away all expectations from the Marshmallow concert, and we got the Travis Scott concert.
Being live, watching this live for the very first time is probably in my top 5 Fortnite experiences ever. Like astonishing. Like you had the Marshmallow concert, which was like cool, but like this just took it to a next level. Like this was insane. Watching this live for the first time, I will honestly never forget it.
12.3 million players participated in this event, and it's one of those concerts that really set the bar high for Fortnite.
I agree.
Almost every event they have done since gets compared
To this
the
day, I
Travis
think it's
Scott
the best live
concert.
event
That's
ever.
how influential it was. Later in 2020, we got our first entire collab season, Chapter 2, Season 4. The season everyone
beautiful.
just calls the Marvel season. Marvel took over everything. Battle Pass, live event, POIs, weapons, superpowers. Before this season, Battle Royale never
beautiful
had
season,
special
folks.
abilities. The
It
Marvel
is
season
fantastic.
completely changed that. There were some mixed feelings at this point regarding just how hard Fortnite was going with the collaborations, but overall it was a peak season.
Yes,
we also
it
got
was.
Loser Fruit and Lachlan added to the Icon series, which also came with Lachlan's Pickaxe Frenzy tournament. This laid the foundation for modern skin cups.
Dude, the research for this
2020 ended with
video must
Chapter
have been
2 Season
insane.
5,
Like, it must
where we
take so
continue to
long.
see more and more collaborations added to the item shop with a lot of characters from the Gaming Legends series. We saw Kratos, Master Chief, the Mandalorian, Ryu, and
See, like this was my complaint about Chapter 2, Season 5 is like they went for a bounty hunter theme, which on the surface is actually a really good theme, but every single quote unquote bounty hunter they added was just an excuse to add a collaboration skin into the item shop, right? Like the Mandalorian was the only true like collaboration quote unquote bounty hunter that actually had an impact in the game, right? Like it's all just
Chun-Li.
skins, which
Between more icon
missed
skins,
opportunity, in my
Gaming
opinion.
Legends, DC, and Marvel, we saw over 30 skins added during the season, all from different
all
IPs.
bounty hunters that never
As
really had an impact
2021
in the game.
began, we also started to see the rise of sponsored creative maps,
Yeah.
with some even launching their very own tournaments like the Alienware Games.
I mean,
this
these are just
online
kind of
tournament featured
garbage to me,
multiple challenges
personally.
across
Like, I don't
4
play
of the
these.
most popular games at the time, including Fortnite. Players were facing off in the Alienware arena alongside celebrities like Felicia Day and even Caleb McLaughlin, who later got his own in-game collab with Stranger Things.
it's cool.
With $400,000 in
Sorry, guys,
prizes,
my
which
eyes are, like,
included
insanely
all
itchy
new
right now.
Alienware PCs, this
Allergies.
definitely got a lot of positive attention. 2021 continued
never even heard of
strong
that, so-
because Neymar Jr. became the first pro athlete to join the Icon series, and it was also the first Icon skin in a battle pass. We got Ariana Grande's
age well,
Rift
by the way.
Tour, which was a solid follow-up to the Travis Scott.
Did he just say the first collab skin in a battle pass? That's not true. That was Deadpool. He literally said it earlier.
The first pro athlete to join the Icon series, and it was also the first Icon skin in a battle pass.
Okay, Icon
We got
skin.
Ariana
Okay.
Grande's
My fault.
Rift
My fault,
Tour,
Cypher.
which was a
You know
solid
ball.
follow-up to the Travis Scott concert, and we even had Fortnite X Balenciaga. At this point, Fortnite stopped asking, does this make
get this mouse
sense,
off
and
this.
started
Gotta keep
asking,
remembering that.
how do we make this work? Which actually brings us to the Rick and Morty collaboration. Morty was too short for a typical Fortnite skin, so they decided to put him in a mech suit to make him big enough to use as a skin. We saw this exact strategy used recently with the South Park skins as well.
Yep.
And while cars in the item shop are very normal now, the first real car
Ferrari,
collab was with the
Chapter 2, Season
Ferrari
7.
back in Chapter 2, Season 7. Then came Naruto, Fortnite's first full anime crossover. The mythics we got weren't great, but it opened the door to several loved
just
anime
so
collabs
many.
being
It's
added
insane.
to the game. By Chapter 3,
Obviously, I should mention, like, he's obviously not covering every single collaboration or collaboration skin. We'd be here forever. So, like, you know, obviously you're not going to see, think about, like, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes was a collaboration skin in Chapter 2, Season 5. He's not going to mention that, right? So keep that in mind. He's obviously not going to hit on every single collaboration. That would be completely unrealistic to expect.
It was more like, who is Fortnite going to add next? Which kind of started to lose what made it feel special. Spider-Man played a huge role in Chapter 3. Him and MJ were even part of the Winterfest trailer. Fortnite worked with DC Comics to release a Batman x Fortnite comics series.
Those are cool. I'd like to get those comics and get them graded or something. Put them in my background.
And the lore from the comics was actually canon to what was happening in the game. We had music festivals starting to collab with Fortnite in Chapter 3 Season 2 with the Coachella skins and the creative map that came with it. John Cena was added, involving a lot of Fortnite streamers on social media. Nothing really came of that, but it looks like he still follows most of them. No one was more excited than Nick A30 when Fortnite added a radio station in-game that was purely just dedicated to Eminem songs. And this was before he was even in the game. Chapter 3 Season 4.
It's interesting that he mentions that, because we had the regular radio back in Chapter 2, Season 3, and that was playing like pop songs on it too. So just keep that in mind.
Was when I got my own icon skin added to the game and my icon cup.
This is sick. It's gotta be a
even
great
made
feeling.
me my own custom exotic, the Cypher PK Trap Tower, which was only available in my tournament and in creative for a
it's gotta be
time.
such a great feeling.
The Trap Tower
See
was
all your
even
hard
sold
work
as an
pay off.
official Fortnite toy across the world. Mr. Beast had a cameo during the Fracture live event and then received a skin later that year in Chapter 4 Season 1. He also hosted his own official Fortnite creative map tournament, Mr. Beast's Extreme Survival Challenge, where 100,000 players would earn a Mr. Beast themed glider.
Beast Brawler,
but
baby.
one player would go on to win $1 million. Mr. Beast felt so bad
was
for
like
the
trolling.
guy that got second place, so he asked Twitter
And
if
everyone
he should
said
add
taco, I
a prize
believe.
pool for second place, and Twitter voted between $50,000 and a taco. The kid got a taco. Luckily, this wasn't the only tournament in 2023, because Alienware returned with a new version of the Alienware Arena.
I don't remember these
inside
Alienware
their
tournaments. I
new
don't know if it's
map,
just me,
Defy
but
City. But the competition was a little different this time around, since the competitors would have to go up against me. If you attended TwitchCon in 2023 and stopped by the Alienware booth, you had a chance to go 1v1 against myself in Defy City for an opportunity to win some Alienware prizes. I had so much fun at this event, and I got to meet a lot of cool fans. Chapter 4 Season 2 also had some Easter eggs on the map referencing Attack on Titan. And later on, we got an Eren Yeager skin in the Battle Pass and skins for League.
Here's something that people forget. Is he going to mention the Spider-Verse web shooters? People always forget about the Spider-Verse web shooters. I wonder if he'll mention them.
Levi and Mikasa in the item shop. Invincible was added to the game in Season OG, and Fortnite was actually featured in an episode of Invincible as part of the crossover. Then in Chapter 5 Season 1, Fortnite introduced
What did I say? What did I say? They always forget about Spider-Verse web shooters. But yeah, again, like I said earlier, he's not going to mention every single collab. So, you know, I was going to say like, oh, you know, Optimus Prime from Chapter 4 Season 3 with the, the Cybertron cannon, which I thought he would have mentioned it just because it was a weapon in the game. But, you know, again, keep that in mind.
Tracks and Fortnite Festival, real songs that we can now play in game, and a whole new game mode based off of the playstyle of Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It was made by the same people.
It was so fun for like 1 month and I just stopped playing it.
For a lot more artists to start getting full skin bundles. It started with The Weeknd, and he wasn't just getting a skin or two, but he also got instruments, jam tracks, and emotes. Festival skins kept ramping up. We were getting new ones every couple of months with major artists like Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, Karol G, and more. We were getting huge new modes that really changed the way collaborations worked with Fortnite. We even got Lego Fortnite, which meant we started to get Lego versions of all the iconic Fortnite skins and pretty much every new skin in the shop. Epic didn't stop featuring collabs and Battle Royale either. Family Guy was a hugely requested collab from the community, and we saw Peter Griffin as a boss at Snooty Steps with his own medallion and mythic shotgun. UEFN dropped, and it really pushed the character renderings to new levels. Collab cosmetics were starting to look more detailed and realistic than ever.
That is true.
We saw a huge step from the first Marvel characters who looked more like cosplayers, to now Fortnite skins having detailed markings on their face, like the metallic and collab skins. It literally looks like they placed them straight into the game. When you look at them, even compared to Ariana Grande.
Look, whatever you have to say about collaborations in Fortnite, and if it's taking over too much of the game or whatever, the art team, the designers, the people who handle this stuff in game, it's just, they look incredible. Like those people are insanely
the level of detail
talented.
is just insane.
Like
then
said,
Fall Guys started to get
insane.
implemented into Fortnite. Fortnite added a new category discovery just for Fall Guys creative maps. And even BR had a little Fall Guys obstacle you could enter mid-game. Season 4 of Chapter 5 was another Marvel Seasons with even more POIs and characters than the original. By the end of 2023, we had a handful of jam tracks, icon emotes were expanding, tons of new skins, gaming series,
nothing really
Star
crazy
Wars, and
to my
anime
knowledge
skins
here.
were all coming to the item shop on a regular basis. 2024 is when Disney x Fortnite was officially announced, and although this was just the announcement, there are some huge plans that are set for the future. We
Yeah.
started to see a
This
lot
is
more
gonna be a big
Disney
deal.
skins added.
This is
into
gonna this is
Fortnite.
gonna start
We
to
can
happen
now
soon.
take the L on
Like,
people as Mrs. Incredible, and during the summer of 2024, Kai Cenat, Sketch, and AMP were featured in one of Fortnite's ads for the launch of Reload. During the ad, there was also a Sabrina Carpenter song playing. Kai and Sabrina both got skins, and Sketch got his own emote later on. Then
Yeah,
in the Chapter
it's
2
cool
remix
stuff, man.
season, Fortnite brought back classic POIs like Steamy Stacks and Salty Springs, but this time we had real-life rappers as NPCs at their own remix POIs. It launched with an actual concert in
Remix is an underrated season, by the way.
Times
And also,
Square
this was
with
pretty
Ice
cool,
Spice and
like the
Snoop
actual
Dogg that
concert
you
and
could
stuff.
watch from in-game or even
know why
in
it's
person.
lagging, but-
Ice Spice might have been one of the first skins that people could not believe was in Fortnite, and even more people started to be called
Yeah,
the
Eminem.
guy from Fortnite.
Yo, it's the guy from Fortnite.
This was also
Sorry, guys.
when Kicks
Got
got
hit with
introduced
another
as a
ad.
new cosmetic
Yeah, I
type,
don't
which
have,
added
YouTube
even
Premium.
more
I need to
opportunities
get
for
it, though.
Fortnite to collab, starting with Nike.
Terrible,
Then 2025
terrible.
took things
Kicks are so
even
greedy.
further. We had a full Star Wars mini season, and even though the full season being dedicated to a collaboration had happened before, it introduced a whole new feature with AI Darth Vader. It
This
was
was
the first
cool.
time you could use
This
voice
is
chat to talk
probably
to an
one of the
NPC,
most
and it would
underrated things I've
generate
ever added.
unique
And
responses
there are
with
more
Darth Vader's
AI
voice.
stuff happening in
Can you
Fortnite
say
soon.
"Boo boo"? It made for some great
So
content, and it was
cool.
the type of collab that no one expected. There have been so many collabs this year, we could almost make a full video on it just for
Yeah.
2025 alone.
A little too much, in
I'm
my
just going to
opinion.
go over some of the more notable ones. During Winterfest Chapter 6 Season 1, we got Mariah Carey, Santa Shack, and Santa Dog. And we even got Mariah Carey's iconic Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Fortnite really played into the meme that she unfreezes for Christmas every year by having that happen on the map.
Yeah,
Squid
that's
Game
pretty
was
cool.
massive because it brought an entire new themed reload map, and
I kinda
Nick
forget about
baiting
this.
people during the red
Like,
light, green
it's
light
so
was
rare that you
hilarious.
see a collab
But
that
it was
has
also
zero
extremely
impact in
popular
VR.
for creative maps as well. Some of the top
So
maps
it's
at the
pretty
time
cool.
were all Squid Game
Reload
themed.
players were eating
Plus,
good.
we finally got
Well,
skins from this collab
depending
that
if you like
players
the
were
map or not.
actually asking for. In Chapter 6 Season 4, we had an insane Fortnitemares, the most collabs
Great
during a
Halloween
holiday
event.
event
Just a
ever.
fantastic
They let
Halloween
Doja
event.
Cat take over the official Twitter account, which we may not see happen ever again.
That's
In
never happening again.
2018, you would have never expected to be in a Fortnite lobby with Peter Griffin, Doja Cat, Scooby-Doo, and Huggy Wuggy.
Wow, what about
but
Megazord?
that's
What about
where we're
Megazord?
at. Kai Cenat joined the Icon series after revealing his Fortnite skin on the largest screen in the world, the Las Vegas Sphere. Just like the Borderlands POI back in 2019, Fortnite would
like it's cool. Like it's great for those influencers that are getting their own skin. Typical gamer needs a skin. Like this guy has been building up this community since day one, and somehow still doesn't. It has to be in the works. Like it just there's no excuse for this guy to not have a skin. But I digress.
changed the art style completely for The Simpsons. The entire map, actually. It was cell shaded and it was a smaller map with less players, so the games felt a lot more action packed and it was pretty unique. They also introduced the very first collab sidekick with Plopper from the Simpsons movie. And then, of course, we had the 0-hour live event to close out the
Unbelievable
chapter,
event.
featuring so many
Unbelievable
collabs. You
event.
had to watch
This
the
scene
event
literally
more
gives
than
me
twice
chills
to
every
really
single
see
time I
how many
watch it.
were involved. You had all the creator icon skins coming together. K-pop Demon Hunters had a song. Big Homer doing absolutely nothing. Miku
Yeah.
beaming from Godzilla's head.
This is
and
just an
even some
unbelievable
brain
moment.
rot memes made an appearance. We've ended 2025 with the most collaborations of
Just a
any
straight
year.
goosebumps
Tons
moment.
of
This
jam
was
tracks
so
that you
cool.
can listen to in Battle Royale like you would with Spotify. An entire locker full of
this is an underrated feature. Like I don't ever hear anybody talking about this, but this is a really underrated feature. Being able to play
of
music
jam tracks
while
you
you're
can
in
listen
game
to in Battle
like this,
Royale like you would with
through the Fortnite
Spotify.
launcher.
An
That's really
entire
cool.
locker full of branded kicks. More emotes than you could ever know what to do with.
Yeah.
Over 20 car skins, several back blings, and at least
It's a little
200
too much, in my
collab
opinion,
skins.
right now.
And now we're in Chapter 7, Season 1. And I'll be honest, the collabs are overwhelming. It's almost like you log in every 2 days and there's a new one. The season isn't over yet.
And that's not even being metaphorical. That is true. Like in the first, I remember making a video on it. It was like in the first 40 days of the season, there was over 20 new collaborations. So you were literally averaging a collab every other day, which is just unfathomable.
and we've had over 25
It
new
is too much,
collaborations,
Chapter
with
7.
probably more by the time this video gets posted. One of the more notable ones was the Kim Kardashian skin, as this really shows how Fortnite has evolved when it comes to which skins and who they're going to add to the game. They're really pushing the boundaries on what feels possible to be added into the game. And with the recent South Park collab, Fortnite actually had to change the rating of the game to incorporate crude humor. Just to name a few other things added this season, we had Ninjago, Adventure Time Wave 2, I Show Speed, Christmas versions of Sabrina Carpenter and Hatsune Miku, Harry Potter, Courage JD, Kill Bill,
It's just
The
all over the
Office,
place, I mean.
Zuna I, Chappelle. Epic also announced that they are planning to add over 100, yes, 100 gaming collab skins this year alone. We're going to see collabs from Marvel Rivals, Minecraft, Overwatch, and much more. And while I am enjoying the Fortnite collaborations, the special feeling I had back in the day when it was all getting started has seemed to fade away.
Yeah.
I think there is a little too much going on. It's
just
kind of
kinda
hard
bloat
to keep
right
track
now, it
or
feels
even
like.
be excited for some of these collabs because they're happening so often. But they seem to be selling extremely well, and if this will ensure the future of the game, I can sort of.
And folks, I mean, that's at the end. That's what it comes down to. Like, if they sell, if they're making money off it, they're going to keep doing it. It's a business at the end of the day. Remember that. This is a business.
Get behind it. We went from 6 items in the shop to being able to spend over 6 minutes just scrolling through the item shop.
It's terrible, terrible. The new item shop is terrible. The old one is so much better.
Fortnite didn't just change how collaborations work.
It
changed what players expect from games entirely, affecting other games and their collaborations as well. And while I'm not always excited for every single collab, I'm glad that there is something for everyone out there, and it all brings people back onto the game. And a big thank you to Alienware for not only...
All right, well, that's going to be the end of this video. Please check this video out. This video was incredibly well done. Obviously took multiple months to make and get out to everybody. So please go check this video out. Thanks, of course, to Cypher for letting me watch his videos and react here. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. What videos you want to see me react to next. And yeah, collaborations are a little bit overwhelming, but hopefully they'll tune it back a little bit. We've seen with Chapter 7 Season 2, they're getting more back into the Fortnite original storyline, which is a good thing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll catch you in the next one. As always, peace.